Today, I will discuss about the non-cooperation movement. All of you know that our country was under British domination for many years. The life of the Indians became miserable for the British. So there have been many movements to get rid of it. One of them is the non-cooperation movement. So let's start with non-cooperation movement. The nationalist agitation against the Rowlatt Act had touched all the Indian people alike and brought Hindus and Muslims together in the political agitation. In this atmosphere, the nationalist trend among the Muslims took the form of the Khilafat agitation. A Khilafat committee was formed under the leadership of Ali brothers, Maulana Azad Hakim Azmal Khan and Hasrat Mohani, and a countrywide agitation was organized. The main object of the Khilafat movement was to force the British government to change its attitude towards Turkey and restore the Turkish Sultan Khalifa to his former position. Gandhiji and other Congress leaders viewed the Khilafat agitation as a golden opportunity for cementing the Hindu-Muslim unity and bringing the Muslim masses into the national movement. In February 1920, Gandhiji suggested to the Khilafat Committee to adopt a program of non-violent non-cooperation to protest against the government behavior. On June 9, 1920, the Khilafat Committee unanimously accepted his suggestion and asked Gandhiji to lead the movement. In Nagpur session of 1920, the program of non-cooperation movement was adopted. Program of non-cooperation movement. The program laid emphasis on the following course of action. Number 1. The people should boycott the coming election under the Government of India Act of 1919. Number 2. They should boycott the course of law set up by the government aided schools and colleges and the foreign goods. Number 3. Nominated posts were to resign from and honorary offices and titles surrendered. Number 4. Nobody was to attend the government darbars and official or non-official functions held either by or in honor of the government officials. Number 5. National schools, colleges, private arbitration courts were to be established. Number 6. Hand spinning and weaving was to be received and pure Swadeshi to be adopted. The evil of untouchability was to be fought. The people were asked to do all this in a non-violent and peaceful manner. Next is progress of the movement. The Congress now changed its character. Hindus and Muslims were marching together, shoulder to shoulder. At the same time, some of the older leaders now left the Congress. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Bipin Chandra Pal and Annie Besant were among the prominent leaders who left the Congress during this period. The years 1921 and 1922 were to witness an unprecedented movement of the Indian people. Thousands of students left the government schools and colleges and joined national schools and colleges. It was at this time that the Jamia Millia Islami of Aligarh, the Bihar Vidyapit, the Kashi Vidyapit and the Gujarat Vidyapit came into existence. Acharya Narendra Dev, Dr. Zakir Hussain and Lala Lajpat Rai were among the many distinguished teachers at these national colleges and universities. Hundreds of lawyers including Chittaranjan Das, Motilal Nehru, Rajendra Prasad, Saifuddin Kichlu, C. Raja Gopalachari, Sardar Patel, T. Prakasham and Asaf Ali gave up their lucrative legal practices. The Tilak Swarajya Fund was started to finance the government. Women showed great enthusiasm and freely offered their jewelry. In July 1921, the All India Khilafat Committee passed a resolution declaring that no Muslim should serve in the British Indian Army. When the Prince of Wales landed in Bombay on November 17, 1921, he was welcomed with a nationwide hartal. The government declared the Congress and Khilafat volunteer organizations illegal. Nearly 30,000 persons counted arrest within a year of the launching of the movement. On February 1, 1922, Mahatma Gandhi announced that he would start mass civil disobedience if the Viceroy did not decide to reverse the government's repressive policies within 7 days. On February 5th, a Congress procession of 3,000 peasants at Chauri Chaura, a village in the Gorakhpur district of Uttar Pradesh, was fired upon by the police. The angry crowd attacked and burned the police station, causing the death of 22 policemen. This horrified Gandhiji and he announced suspension of the movement. Gandhiji was arrested on March 1922 but was released in February 1924. Thus, the non-cooperation movement came to an end.